Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Oh, by the way, I've been uploading update videos on this new channel, Optionzilla. So if you haven't subscribed, I would encourage you to go subscribe and turn notification on, because most likely if you don't see update video for your favorite cryptos at Vietmaxim, very likely it will be on Optionzilla. The last time we looked at Doge was on October the 14th. Here is a quick recap. So here is what we are looking at. We need Doge to be able to close over the 10 days moving average at 24 cents and then retest the 50 days moving average, which is at 24.5 cents. Cross over that and stabilize preferably around the 25 cents for at least a couple of days. Then there is a very high probability that Doge would continue to run up and eventually reach the target price at 32 cents as part of the breakout of this larger falling wedge. Doge cannot drop and close the day below 22.5 cents, because a drop below that and close below that could potentially result in Doge could retrace even further. In summary, Doge is definitely making progress. This could be the beginning of this reversal in price that eventually lead Doge to our target price. However, fast forward, this is the daily chart for Dogecoin, and the data I have is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 16th. Last time we looked at Doge was right at this point, October the 14th. Doge temporarily crossed over the 10 days, but get rejected and ended up closing the day below the 10 days. The following day, Doge tried again, crossed over the 10 days, proceeded to run up and tested the 50 days, get rejected. Seller drove the price down. Those ended up like previous day, closed below the 10 days. Today, those is definitely making progress. Cross over the 10 days, proceeded to temporarily cross over the 50 days. Seller stepped in again, drove the price down. Right now, Doge is trading at about 23.9 cents or over this 10 days moving average. Volume is also picking up. That is a good sign. The key for us is to see whether or not Doge can regain some of this gain and close the day over this red line, which is the 10 days moving average. And the closing time for today's trading session is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If Doge can manage to close today over this 10 days moving and continue to stabilize over this red line for the next few days, then this could potentially signal the beginning of this reversal in price. Let's take a look at Doge on this 1 hour chart. This is the falling wedge that Doge was retracing and kind of like oscillating within. Then it broke out, ran up to about 24 cents, retraced, dropped down to about 22.5 cents, bounced right back up. So what's happening is Doge was forming all this little lower high and then higher high. Connect all this lower high, extend that up to the higher high. That gives us this upward channel that Doge has been trending up, but following this upward channel. Whenever it tested the resistance, retraced, tested the support, bounced right back up. And this morning, Doge ran up to 24.5 cents, tested the resistance, get rejected, retrace, consolidate. It is in the process of retesting this upward channel again. Switch back to the daily chart. Doge is definitely moving very slowly, but it is making progress. As you can see, it is trending up, following an upward channel. Finally able to cross over the 10 days. The key for us is for those close today over this 10 days and stabilize over that for the next couple of days. So the key price that I'm looking for is at 23.7 cents. Doge needs to close today at or above 23.7 cents. Stabilize over that for a couple days. Then cross over this very critical now, the 50 days. I'm looking at about 24.5 cents. Then the next critical resistance would be at this trend line. And that is right at around 25.5 cents. If those can cross over and trade over, that would very much clear most of the major resistance. Then those should be able to run to the target price of 32 cents. and potentially run up higher. Volume picks up, so that is also a good sign. But it's still low compared to before. I would love to see the volume pick up even more. The stochastic oscillator is showing the blue signal line now is beginning to lead the red line. That is also a very good sign. So Doge has been slow moving lately, but looks like it is making the right move to reverse in price and trend up. I do believe that as Shiba Inu is slowing down, the attention will be back on Doge again. And I do believe that Doge is definitely due for a reversal in price. Hopefully, Bitcoin would continue to stabilize. If Bitcoin retraces, there's no doubt, Doge will retrace. The key for us to make sure is the price does not drop below our line in the sand, which is right at the 22.5 cents. Because a breakdown, then we're looking at those could potentially retest this prior low at about the 18 cents. In summary, Doge is slow moving, but it is definitely moving in the right direction. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.